Wait one second, sure we are recording. Alright, hello and welcome back to some Minecraft Paradise Golden Age. I'll probably keep this one shorter than the last, but hopefully you are all doing alright and staying safe, and hello and welcome back. Alright, so in today's episode, well, we are continuing work. Sorry about that, I had the little bit open there, the menu. Alright, but we are continuing to work on our build over here that has taken quite some time, I tell you, quite some time. This is where we're going to have a tree farm, and hopefully it, actually functions the way that I want it to function. There we go. We will also probably make one of these. I think it'd probably be the middle. That's what you call it, donation, and just named after people. But I'm not sure. I do want to separate up the plots so people can name themselves after, certain bits of it, maybe. Not sure. Still, an idea that I need to work on. A tree farm. Tenko's gonna be very OP with all the trees they will farm. Yeah, definitely, because I keep running out of trees. I've fallen down the hole. I'm so OP that I fall down holes. Let me reach that one bit there. So let us go and place all of that down. There we go. And yeah, that is a lot. That is a lot. We're gonna need over a stack. Need to avoid that, line, I was about to say, tiger. Sorry, I hear a skeleton that must be coming from that cave up there. Yeah, it's a tiger. It's a very mean tiger. Especially that one up there. That one keeps, taking that little platform there, and I have to take up these stairs instead of taking up these stairs. It's terrible. But hopefully you're doing alright and staying safe, Nelson. Is it Nielsen or? I'm not sure. Different way of pronouncing it. There we go. But I do want to make one of these bits. I think I might actually do the sides. I'll probably name them after some people, or have them as donation. Also, I just got splashed. What? You splashed my booba? How could you? You know what? I do need to work on the throwables very soon. Where'd you throw that one? My face. How could you? There we go. There. Ooh, I tell you, trying to reach these blocks is very difficult. There we go. But I'm probably gonna need to go through my backpack and see how many we're actually going to need, because I might actually have to head over to the desert and replenish all of my sandstone. I did have a lot of sandstone for this build project, but I used up a lot of that for different build projects. Alright, I don't know where that cough came from, I heard the fast foots. We're getting attacked by the tiger. Hey, you wanna die to me? Fine. Take that. I'm powerful. Oh. What are you throwing? Oh, you just threw my face all over me. You hit my face, my boob, my hands, my arms, midriff. You hit my everything. Oh. You know, we just find a creeper. Well, not creeper, tiger. Oh, I heard the sound. You almost got it on my face this time. You're actually getting very good at it, you know. You're getting very good at it. You got the face, you know, but not like fully on the face. You know what, I do need to do another one. I'm thinking about doing a mini-me that you could just chuck at me. So close, yeah. Definitely, I will probably do a mini-me. I want to do little fun gangs and all that. So let me know, let me know. Yes, when can you do mini-you? Well, let me see. I need to see if it's a different website. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, so it's viewer. It's viewer attack. Let me see the thing there. Alright. Wait 1 second. View attack. I think if I just go onto the thingy. Already have it. Must have to customize it in Twitch. So if you give me 1 second, I'll see what I can do. I tell you, I'll see what we can do. I need to get to my customizable panel. There we go. I need to find extensions. Extensions are there, my extensions. And there is viewer attack configure. Let's see, let us see. I could also do channel points. Alright. Sorry, I'm just checking a bunch of the stuff over. You know what, I'll make that one free. Just because I find it funny. Let's see. And I'll decrease the banana down to 5. Alright. Sorry, just checking over all the stuff first. Settings, I think it is. Sorry, you don't need to do it right now. Yeah, you know what? I'm just too distracted right now. There is a bit that you can add your own. But I'm not sure on how you actually do that. Let's see. Settings, no. Not there. Where is it? Oh, there we go. Oh, you can actually do, what do you call it, some of the vibrating emotes as well. You can chuck that at me. Let's see. Mini. You just chucking eggs at me now. You know, I decrease it, you know, and then you just, you know, chuck eggs at me. There we go. I'll call it mini me. And I'll decrease it. You know what? I'll make it the same Or make it less, then, yeah, I'll make it less. Then, what do you call it, the face. And, mini-me scared? I love that we're just doing this in the middle of, you know, the episode. Oh. A bunch of vibrating hearts. Huh? Wait. It's a mini-me! It's a mini-me! Mini-me! Oh, that gets me. Okay, I added in that and you know what? Let's see if I could find something else I can add. Let's see if I can add something else. That one does not work. Wait. Oh, that one got me. It's just all vibrated as well. Oh, I love that it did that. Oh. Oh, I hear the sound. Oh, just a single vibrating. Alright, let me see if I can find the image. Oh, I got one. Come on. I can only do 6, but I might actually remove the magical girl one. Or at least change it into a different one. Let's see. And you know what? I'll get rid of the scared one as well. And then, where is it? I have to go find something, I tell you. We are playing Minecraft still, don't worry. Sometimes, you know, we get off on these adventures. You should expect us by now. You should expect us by now. There we go. How much? Oh, these are all very expensive. I'll make them, like, very cheap. We'll make them all 10, that one. All those 3. Yeah, that should be that done. Do apologize, you know. It's not a tango stream without distractions. Yeah, definitely. Alright, I'm probably gonna need a lot of stairs. This is probably not even enough stairs to do all of this. Wait for it. You know what? I should just get a bunch of dirt, shouldn't I? There we go. Grab all of this dirt. And then just fill it in the lane. But I also, wait. What one did you throw at me? I did my favorite Far Cry 2 character as well. Oh, I really like that. I wish I could do more than 6. Ah yes, my nation, my land, my flag, my land. Oh, that got me. Alright. Let me, continue on before I get distracted. There's entire episodes like over an hour long of this series where I've gotten distracted. I don't need to add any more to that list. Let's just go and we'll break that there. Alright. Now, I do want to add that, yous can, get yourself on one of these plots. And that's something that I want to do at some point. So once this is finished, I'll allow people to put their names on the plot. It's either going to be advice stuff, or it'll be, for like donations and all that. You must make more episodes where you get distracted, fall into another yap session. What could we talk about? I had something on the tip of my tongue there, and then it just disappeared. It just disappeared. Yeah, that should do. Let me break that there. What topic could we talk about? You know what I've really been wanting for a while now? A typewriter. But I want to get a smaller typewriter. I have a very large typewriter, but I want to use that on the downstairs table because it's that heavy. But I want to have one that I can just quickly move, constantly. So hopefully, one day we'll get one. I tell you, one day we'll get one. Oh wait, we brought up another topic. Skirts are amazing. Not sure who made them, but I love them. Yeah, definitely. They're quality, I tell you. I feel like they were probably... They kind of just fell into fashion, I guess. You can't really say some nation made it, because some nation didn't make it, it was some people. And plus, all clothing back then was kind of open air, so it kind of was an invention by everyone, I guess, skirts. I guess the Romans made battle skirts. But if you had to go like, kilts as like a variant of, skirt. Not saying that they are a skirt, but, as someone who's Scottish, they're kind of like battle ones. But they're their own variation. As they come from very long traditions, I tell you. There used to be a landmass, I tell you. Imagine this is like, the UK, this ginormous island, but it was attached with a long area. Imagine this just being no water in here, this being a large landmass, and then there's a bunch of water right here. Now one day a ginormous lake burst, and all of this water came down and flooded this entire area. This area was named Doggerland, and Doggerland is no longer around. It used to be what connected the UK to the, Europe. Quite crazy that, quite crazy. But they also had kilts as well. Very early on ones, to be, exact, because kilts kinda came around due to occupation, basically. Not fully, but it's a very complicated history. Certain variations, like, the plated, ones with the different colours and all that. Sometimes, they were normal ones that were just made, and then sometimes it was due to occupation to kind of know who's with what clan and all that. It's a very complicated thing. Skirt history, I tell you. Wait 1 second. Skirt history full of bloodshed and conflict. Yeah, definitely. Definitely, I tell you. Definitely. You never realize how much, certain clothings have been around for. Like, clothing has just evolved over time. But it's crazy how fashion has changed during war for it. Like, kilts, those things have been around for a long time. Skirts have been a long, thing. But I guess the original one would probably be just African styled. It's African Middle Eastern styled. Those would probably be the oldest types. And those are more like high-waisted skirts, to be more exact. And some of them, no longer, associated with skirt in their design due to evolution of fashion of it. But it just shows you how different, like, fashion has evolved from, like, one thing that being a skirt. Like, skirts history goes back to, like, full-on dresses, full-on, what do you call it? Full-on, like, cloaks and all that, It basically came in different variations. Skirt is basically Eternal then. It's like the Doomslayer, but it's like, not Doom Eternal, it's Skirt Eternal. Oh, I dropped the torch. Alright. What time are we at anyway? We're at 20 minutes already? Didn't think it'd been that long. There are your yapping sessions, I tell you. Let's see. Now, I feel like I might break this up into smaller ones. Sorry, I got, deja vu there. But I might break this area up into smaller chunks. That's what I'm thinking. What if I was to make a long line of singing? Yeah, that could be a good idea. We love Tenko's Yap sessions. Eh. I've done that many of them, I tell you. I've done that many of them. There we go. Dennis is just chilling over there. Dennis just watching over us. I could actually make some slabs with this smooth. There we go. Turns it back into normal sandstone. It's very odd. But we don't question it. There we go. So what I'm needing now is stairs. Let me just start filling in all of this area. Grab that. Now, this area here I want to break up into certain sections to allow me to name the plot. So, it'll probably be like single trees every once in a while. I think that's the idea. I want to name the plots after, like, people like you, and people like, what do you call it? That have just been around for so long. I want it to have, like, some purpose. Like, we'll have, like, some that are donations, some that are, what do you call it, singy advice and all that. That kind of stuff. I feel like I'd make it more rich with history then. I think that's the best way that I could describe it. Alright, let me head back over here. You right, Dennis? You wanna come with me? Come on, Dennis. Put on your little, Avenger suit kind of thing. There we go. You alright? There's Dennis in their little Superman suit. They do really look like Captain America, don't they? The little Captain America. Yes, war history. No, look at doggo. Look at Dennis. Dennis, good doggo. Alright. Now we should be able to go like this. Excuse me. Let's see. What other history could we dispense? Let's see. Sorry about that. Cute doggo, yee. Dennis is very cute. Let's see. Dang. Thingy failed. Wait 1 second. Have you seen that video of that guy who makes the camera but in reverse? Oh yeah, I made some onigiri today. Oh, that's very nice. What kind of onigiri? Some people like to put like salmon or tuna in theirs. And then some people just like it plain. Sorry, juggle boops. Just fell everywhere and I had to pick them up. They're called juggling boops. Would recommend them, they're pretty fun. Don't use them that much. Spicy salmon? Dang. Not bad. Not bad at all. You know what, I want to make them one day. I'll probably make them into like something. I think I would probably make it with thingy. What's it called? Probably would make it in. I think I want to do egg fried rice ones. Variation of it. Not the exact same, but you know. I think egg fried rice would be nice with it. Plus it's less sticky on the fingers, I tell you. Less sticky on the finger. Oh, you want catgo? Alright. This would be catgo right here. No, it'd be this one. Do not worry, I remembered. There we go. I remember my buttons. Definitely. Alright, I need to have more smooth sandstone. Smooth sandstone. There we go. And onigiri is pretty easy to make. All you gotta do is get a mold or plastic wrap if you don't have a mold. Hey. There we go. Onigiri is very nice. I've never had one before, but onigiri is very nice. I've seen it over the years, I tell you. I still remember Brock saying that it was a, what do you call it? Jam donuts or something? Like a very old episode of Pokemon. Like they were jam donuts or something. But then that just, you know, made everyone fascinated with it, you know. Turns out there was no jam and there was no donut. It's just onigiri. There we go. But onigiri has such a, you know, interesting, rich history. Plus I love seeing like the people who make it and all that. That is something that is very fascinating, I tell you. Watching people who have crafted it for that long. It's very fascinating to tell you. You know what, if I had to recommend someone to watch, you know what, I think I can actually shout them out. Recommend you make it sometime. It's really easy and pretty cheap to make. Hey, definitely, you know, I'll make it at some point. Some point soon, hopefully. Flash shout out. There we go. Go check out Japanese printmaking. I tell you, Dave, he makes these Japanese prints, I tell you. They're very nice, they're very nice. But he has very ASMR tone, I tell you. That's what I will say. He has a very ASMR tone. Let's see. Oh, I have plenty of singing here, don't I? Alright, let me go and sing it over here. But I will say, you know, I quite enjoy, what do you call it? They look chill. Hey, they do some absolutely amazing prints, I tell you. They do some absolutely amazing prints. Sorry, I'm getting distracted while I'm working on this. So I do apologise if I just go quiet every once in a while. Yeah. There we go. But they do some amazing prints. They, you know, do like a little story time kind of thing. When they talk about like a story or an object that they have in the shop. Because they buy up other prints and sell them on. And, oh, it really is sick. You can actually go visit them if you're in Japan anytime. Not like anytime, you know, you have to wait for them to open up, you know. And there's certain days that you can't actually go, but you know. You basically get a tour every once in a while. Plus, it is a shop after all, so you can go buy prints, and that's pretty sick. That is pretty sick. One day I want to get a print from there. There we go. Sorry, I saw that one dark spot and it was really bothering me. Oh. Alright, let us go and start filling in this side now. At least I know I have, you know, a lot of sandstone. I didn't use up all of my sandstone that I, you know, got for this build project. We still have all of that to do, I tell you. And that will take some time. But this is basically the beginning of this build project. What did I want to do next episode? I talked about what I wanted to do for next episode, but I totally forgotten what it was. I might just have to spend more time on this one, just to finish it off. There's Dennis over there. I actually sat down Dennis, because I did not want him to go into the lava. As I say, you know, if Dennis dies, you know, it becomes like a paradox, I tell you. We just get sent into a weird dimension. I still want to do Dennis Paradox. Dennis Paradox is a series I've been wanting to do for a long time, where it's basically like hardcore, but for my dog. So I would bring my dog into like these different mod packs and all that. And I really want to start off with Hexic, because that's the one that we started off with originally. So I'll probably actually replay the original Hexic, and actually, you know, progress quite far into it. I'll actually have to see if I could get my other save, I'm not sure. I don't know if I ever revealed the seat of the, you know, world. Hopefully I did, because that was a pretty good seat. And that was the first one that we got, as well. So that's pretty sick. Yeah, that's actually looking pretty nice. Now we're just filling in the little gap bits. But I will probably set up like little bits for having people be have people have their names put on the plots. Either for donations or for just giving advice and that kind of stuff. Kinda like the commenter garden, I tell you. I do need to work on the commenter garden because I do plan on doing something over there. Not sure on what yet. And then I also need to fill in a lot of the names that I've not yet... Sorry about that, I had a burp there. That I've not yet filled in. So you know what, I think before I end this episode, I'll go see if I need to... Let me just shove that on the ground. Need to see if I have to fill in or put anyone's name in. Because I am very far behind on it. So I might as well bring you along for it. And just on the last one as well. Luckily I do have 2 crafting tables on me. I was actually got placed both of the crafting tables down there, but that, yeah, was prevented by this crafting table. Yeah, that actually works out pretty nice. Come on, Dennis. Alright, so we'll head up to the Comte Garden. We're currently at 35 minutes. And we'll see what we can do with putting in the names for people. Because we are very far behind on putting the names in. Dennis's adorable doggo. Hey, we do actually have multiple other doggos. Let me run by this guy. If he hits me, then Dennis will go after him. There you are, Dennis. And I do not want that because Dennis will... Dennis actually has armor now, so Dennis will not get pummeled. Dennis will probably wreck the tiger up. Very cool tiger. Yeah. We do actually have a pet tiger, I think it's Pam? Over in Singy. I really like the staircase. I really need to get this sandstone city built eventually. Oop, going the wrong way there. But eventually we'll get that built. We've got a lot of build projects around here. Some new, some old. Some areas that still need to be filled up with some stuff. I think I will add like some like tables around here just to kind of make it look more full. A lot of these build projects were basically build a room that leads to another room with not too much purpose in it. And that was kind of like a lot of the build projects around here. So we're still, you know, giving a lot of the area, you know, more remodels and all that. But this area down here, this area's went through a lot of remodel. We did all of this. I still want to add more water. I think I might add more water somewhere over here. But not sure yet. Come on, Dennis. We're heading up. It is raining, Dennis. Luckily you're wearing armor. Me, I'm getting soaked out here. I'm getting all wet in the stupid rain. Onwards. Dennis just covered in water. There we go. Alright, onwards. Hello there, Voka. My other manticores. And here we are. Here we are. The Comte Garden. Where I have multiple people that I need to add. So the last person that we had was Gang Nguyen. And Pizza, aka Pizza for Life 11. So we need to add in... Who are we adding in this time? Let's see. So I'll just write in Jungle Paradise. And then it'll give me all the comment section. Alright. Okay, so we got Willy Walla. That's Willy Walla. Have I added ink into this area? I want to buy a stand mixer. They cost 400 bucks for a KitchenAid. That is a lot. That is a lot. Like sometimes, you know, it's not too bad, but then sometimes it is too, you know, bad. Like, I would recommend trying to get a second-hand one. It's a little bit easier, I tell you. There we go. Sorry, I'm just having to screenshot the, what do you call it, ones that we already have. So that's that one. That's that one. And then we have 6 over here. That's ink again. So I just need to go on to page 2. Alright. We have Claudia. I think I already have Claudia in here. Don't I? I think I do. There's Claudia there. I'll just screenshot that. That's Wog Gaming. Let's see. That is Invis. I think we already got Invis. Don't we already have Invis? Yeah, we do have Invis. Alright, page 3. We already got Samuel Vera. You know Samuel Vera, a good person of the channel. We already got Sipman Chow. We have some returning commenters every once in a while. We'd recommend going and checking out Sipman Chow. They do some great videos. Oopsie daisy. Okay, so that's Singy there. Alright, open a new tab. That is Gang Gwyn. We already got Rat Dog and we got Pizza for Life. I think that's pretty much everyone? Ah wait, we got someone. They're being literally just called Katie. Sorry about this taking so long, you know. I might as well bring you along if I'm doing this, you know. That's Sitman Chow again. What episode are we on? We're at 953 already. Take your time. Alright, I think I have everyone that I need to add. But, have I added you to the Comte Garden Pie? No, I don't think I have. I knew I was missing at least one person. Sorry, I was just checking something there. Oh, now everything's messed up. Finally go to community bit. Then search up. I'll just write Pi. No. Pi, what's your name again? Yeah, on what do you call it, YouTube. You know what? I should just probably find the barn episode. Yeah, YouTube. Could be here. No. Ah, there we go. Alright, let me just write in that. I just have to look out for Jungle Paradise now. I'm going through, like, you know, tons of videos now. Yeah, that was a different video. You know what? I have your name, you know, there. I might as well just use that, you know. Let's see, so I have to go to screenshots. I need to go and, you know, clean out all of my screenshots. I have over like 600. Alright. So in order, it would be Katie. So, I need to take a picture of this sign. I wish I had the sign editor mod, but I do not. Oops. Wrong thing there. That's the newest one. There we go. Okay, so pizza, aka Pizza for Life 11. Yang Nguyen. Wait 1 second. It's alright, you know, it's alright. It should not take me that long and should have enough room. There we go. So pizza, aka Pizza for Life 11. Pizza, aka Pizza for Life 11. Yang Nguyen. I have it in the wrong order there. And Katie. There we go. And now I need to go and get the next person. We already got Invis, I'm pretty sure. Doggo, stay. Sorry, I'm just checking the signs. Invis was a long time ago, wasn't it? You know what, does not really matter. Alright, let me find the other one then. Wog Gaming. So that's W-A-U-G-H. Let me just write that down just in case. Sorry, accidentally went out the game there. Wog Gaming. And then there's... I think we already got Claudia. I know how to write Wog Gaming. No, I don't think we have. So it's Wog Gaming. Claude D. Okay, I messed up. Let me just go check. Let's see. So it's like claw. Yeah. So Cla Udia. Cla Udia. And then claw. Claudia. Yeah. And then we have pie. We'll add pie as the next one. So as an order. You know what, I can actually unveil. There we go. Awesome pie. 1, 2, 6. And then we have next is a very hard name to write. Also, this person was they never got back to me like 2 weeks later, but they were talking about matcha craft mod pack, and that was very similar to mine. I don't really see it. Feels very like modern. Yeah, does feel a bit modern. So Willy Wow. Walla? Yeah. That's me, I'm famous, I can die peacefully knowing I'm in. Willy Walla. There we go. Yeah, there we go. We're actually making quite a lot of progress for the third layer. Now I do want to change the rules for it later on, but I do want to kind of fill up this entire commentary garden with more commenters. So hopefully we can do that over time, I tell you. But that's just me catching up to where I was supposed to be, I tell you. And how long did that take me? Oh! Oh! That's an ogre. Dennis, let's get out of here. We'll head out the back entrance. We'll head out the back entrance, and that'll be where we end off for today, because I'm at 53 minutes. That took me like 10 minutes, 20 minutes, you know, do all that. Do apologize. Come on, Dennis. Dennis just... Alright. We'll just end off right here. Come on, Dennis. There we go. Oh, my throat's just singing there. Alright. So, hopefully you enjoyed us. Have a nice day, safe and possible. Use some sure things vitamins, very important. I'm going to see you soon. Bye bye.